Hi guys, it is Jules here. Sewell sends her love. She's also at work. I'm on a 10-minute break. It is Boston. It is February. And look at this. It's, well, you can't tell, but it is sunny skies. Not only is it sunny skies, it's like, oh, it has to be 60 out right now. 65 maybe? It is crazy right now. It's beautiful, you guys. And do you know what's crazier than 60 degrees, 65 degrees, blue skies, everything is lovely? The forecast is snow tomorrow. So 65, sunny, beautiful today. And then it's gonna snow, super, at least a flurry, and it's gonna be freezing. It's gonna be back in like the 40s or 30s. This is how people get sick. You live in New England. Anyways, I just wanted to say hello, and it's been a little bit. Life has been crazy. We definitely have some TTC updates and life updates and everything else for you guys. I'd really want to do that with Sewell. We want to do that together for you, so that will be coming soon. But I wanted to talk to you while I just had a few seconds. Sewell and I kind of wrote down some notes, and we wanted to share a little bit about choosing our donor. So however you choose to call it, genetic material donor, sperm donor, whatever you and your partner or you alone want to call it. Just getting comfortable with that terminology, because you're going to be saying that to either friends or family members. So just kind of getting really comfortable with that terminology, I think, is number one. So known donor versus a sperm bank, so a sperm donor. So a known donor would be that brother that you or one of you have that you really would like to use as a donor for your partner. So just kind of thinking through that, and then thinking through sperm banks and what makes sense to you and your family, to you and your partner, both in general, your opinions or your ethics, or just basically what makes sense for your family. And then logistically, right? So if you don't really know a known donor, or you have a really cool gay friend, but you're not sure if he would be into that, versus also you're not sure if you'd be into sharing parenting with him, or he really wants to be a dad and you're not looking for that, you're looking for a donor to have no legal rights. So figuring all that through. Testing, if you go through a known donor versus a sperm bank. So sperm banks, part of that cost, part of the extreme cost is not only the administration fee and what they kind of charge, but also all the testing, all the genetic testing, sexual history testing. All of that is really fully done at the application phase. And then legal. So when you go with a sperm bank, right, you're not looking to co-parent. It's closed donors, so it's a sperm bank, and there's no legal obligation, and you are protected as well as the donor. And there's no co-parenting option, right? So even if you go with what they call a known donor, sorry, I'm trying to, here, is that okay? So I don't have to hold it? Okay. So even if you go with what's called a known donor, which is usually a little bit more money, that known donor is when your child turns 18 and has the ability to reach out to that donor who was willing to be known. That has nothing to do with co-parenting or any type of a responsibility. So again, known donor versus sperm bank. So you want to think about what makes sense for you or for your partner and you. What makes sense for the family you want to build, testing, legal stuff, co-parenting, trying to figure all that out. So obviously what made sense for my wife and I is to go with a sperm bank and to go that route. You know, in a perfect world, you know, if my wife had a brother who was super gung-ho, ready to go, didn't want any connection parenting wise, was willing to go through all the testing and the legalities and, you know, meeting with lawyers, yeah, absolutely, I would have, like, that was our preference, right? But that wasn't the case for us, and we were really comfortable with going with a sperm bank. So researching, so we're only, the next part of this is just sperm banks, right? Because we didn't go known donor. So I'm sure if you, obviously if you research, if you talk to other couples, or if you go on a lot of online forums, TTC, LGBT, lesbian, online forums, a lot of people go with the known donor route. So it would be really great to kind of connect with them. So we went with a sperm bank. So the next step is researching reputable banks, you know, whether it's reviews, whether it's word of mouth was big for us, whether it's talking to your doctor, if you're gonna go with IUIs or inseminations versus at home, really working through bank options with them, if they have any partnerships or anything like that. So word of mouth, other couples success, reviews, and finance, right? Some of the banks out there are more expensive than others. So it's just figuring out what makes sense for you, for your family, for your finances, and you know, putting all that together, word of mouth. I think we did a combination of all of that to find our bank. I don't think we're ready to share quite yet about any bank that we went to just as of yet, and obviously certainly no donor or no other details like that, but you know, it's definitely something to look out there and to really research. Something that was a key critical component to us for choosing our bank was diversity. Diversity in the donor's choice. We are a biracial married couple, and having that component was incredibly important to us. So we wanted our donor to look like our family, to ensure that our baby is going to look like our family. And our family includes a beautiful, gorgeous South Korean. They're doing great in the Olympics, by the way. We're so proud. We watch every night. Okay. So that was really important to us. Unfortunately, once you go with diversity, especially POC couple, especially our communities of color, lesbian couples or LGBT couples, there's less donors out there, right? So that's a whole nother topic for another day. But we